Hi, I'm Vincent Santana, Senior Product Specialist in Sales Support for Starkey, Australia. Today I'm going to talk to you about our SurfLink accessories that are compatible with our Muse IQ and SoundLens Synergy IQ products. We're going to cover today how these easy-to-use accessories help our patients to communicate better over the phone, help them in their homes, as well as provide them assistance in even the most challenging listening environments. We're also going to cover how our 900 Sync wireless platform can assist you in the clinic to provide you the most robust and reliable programming link with their hearing devices. The Muse IQ product family and the SoundLens Synergy IQ are all compatible with our SurfLink accessories. The 900 Sync platform that's used will be the link between the accessories and the Muse IQ and SoundLens Synergy IQ devices. The 900 megahertz frequency that we use allows for a stable ear-to-ear transmission as well as a long distance and gives you that streaming capabilities without the need of a body-worn gateway device. So really easy to use, even down to a SoundLens invisible in the canal device without having any extra connectivity required to get that robust streaming signal. There are many benefits for using SurfLink accessories in our current environment of practicing social distancing in our clinics and in everyday lives for our patients. So I'll go through those now. The 900 Sync platform allows for connectivity to 4 of our accessories, which are listed here. Those accessories are the easy to use remote control, the set it and forget it Media 2 device, the simple and effective remote microphone, as well as the Bluetooth gateway device, the Mini Mobile. We cover the SurfLink programmer now for a few minutes. The SurfLink programmer is going to provide a number of benefits to you and the patient within that clinical setting. It's a reliable 10-meter or more range, so this allows for a truly cableless fitting without the need of turning the hearing aid off and on again. It'll automatically connect. So once you open up that fitting software, the SurfLink programmer is going to detect any compatible hearing device that's within its range. So you're going to just select the desired patient from that list of the devices that you want to connect with, and then you'll get started with the fitting straight away. In today's environment, we must adhere to real strict social distancing guidelines within our clinics. So this programmer will allow you to provide a number of benefits. So for example, when it's an option, you can be sitting in front of the Inspire software in one of your clinic rooms while the patient is in another room. This gives you that stable connection because the signal will go long distance and also through walls. So that's really what's going to give you an advantage with programming in this kind of situation. Another use case is for curbside fittings and adjustments. We've had an excellent customer feedback experience shared with us for this type of consultation specifically. It allows the patient to stay in their car where they feel safe and secure in their own space. And they can also still receive a high level of service and care from you. So the SurfLink programmer can also make it easier to adjust hearing aids when you do home visits. The quick to connect and long range of the programmer, that allows you to maintain an appropriate distance from the patient. We even had a clinician tell us they were able to connect and program the hearing devices while they were in their own car and the patient was in the home. They simply called the patient and conducted a phone consultation. And they were able to make the required adjustments without even getting out of their car and having to go into the patient's home. So it was a really nice way to connect and keep that distance. Now, if we look at the remote controls that we have available, there are 2 versions. We have an advanced version as well as a basic version. We design these so that they're very easy to use for the patient, and they also don't have the requirements of having to charge them on a daily basis or replace the batteries. We use a lithium-ion battery in both of them that's been designed to last for up to 5 years. So once that battery's died in 5 years' time, they just simply purchase a new remote control. So very easy to use. The basic remote is really designed for that patient that wants to have simple adjustments of the hearing aid, specifically around volume control adjustments. So they have access to up and down on the volume control. With that home button, they just push that and it takes them back to the default setting. With the advanced remote control, we give them up to 5 adjustments here. They don't have to use all of those. It's just dependent on how you set up the hearing aid for them. The adjustments they have access to are volume up and down, They also have access to all of the memories that you set in the hearing aid. They have a mute function to mute it on demand. And also they have the home button that can be pushed to get them back to the default volume and also their default memory setting. We also have a favorite button that can be accessed. And this button is programmed by you, the clinician. When you're in the fitting software and you're in that accessory section, when you select to have a remote control to be used, specifically the advanced remote, you'll have an option of what function you want that favorite button to do for the patient. You can have it not function at all, so just simply leave it on none. You have the option to choose start and stop audio streaming. This is probably one of the more common uses of this. So if the client does have a SurfLink media device, let's say, it automatically streams, but they do have the option to turn it off when required and turn it back on when they want. We also have our noise control boost or comfort boost option that is accessed via this favorite button. This is best used for those really noisy environments where the client on demand, their control, they can have the microphones go into a fixed directional state, as well as giving them up to 20 dB noise reduction to give them maximum comfort. You also have the option for jump to memory 4. So let's say you gave the client 4 memories in the device. That 4th memory is an important telephone memory for them, and they don't want to hit the button 4 times to get to it for the memory change. You can put jump to memory 4, they simply push the favorite button and it goes straight to that preferred 4th memory. Tinnitus stimulus control can be they can give access to that on the favorite control. So if you've given them tinnitus in any of the memories, they have the ability to turn that stimulus on and off simply by pushing the favorite button. Moving on to the SurfLink remote microphone, we designed this to be very easy to use for the patient. The anatomy of it has the micro USB here that has the input for audio. So you can plug that into a TV, let's say, and use that to stream, but it's also going to serve as the power charging point. We also have a slider on the top that will turn it on and off. And it does have, when it's in the on position, it has a chain link icon that you can push down on that will let you sync it with the hearing aids. It also has 3 built-in microphones that will be used to give the best directionality to the patient. It has an LED indicator to tell you what's going on with it, and also a clip on the base to be used and worn on clothing. Once the patient or the clinician has completed the pairing process, it's really easy for the patient. They simply push the slider up so they can no longer see the white dot, and the microphones will begin streaming directly to the hearing devices. The range of the mic is well over 10 meters. I've demonstrated this amazing accessory by walking out of the clinic room and onto the footpath. It was a busy high street, and the patient was able to hear me really clearly as if I was sitting right next to him. The SurfLink remote microphone can also be really useful to our patients during the current times of social distancing. I've been told of a case where one of our elderly patients who's home alone and self-isolating, they're now using the remote microphone to communicate with visitors to their home by leaving the remote mic at the front door. The visitor simply switches the microphone on, pulls it close to their mouth, and they can speak to the patient, and they hear it very clearly as if they were in the lounge room with the patient. Currently, we have our older patients, most of them are self-isolating at home and they're unable to get to their healthcare professional or socialize with their family members outside of the home. So the most common form of communication with these important people in their lives are phone conversations. So the Mini Mobile is going to allow them to have a direct Bluetooth connection to their mobile phone so that they can then stream that information to their hearing aids into a volume that's suitable for them. So for those clients, all that you need to do is get that Mini Mobile adapter, pair it up to their phone. It will then get plugged into the SurfLink remote microphone so that it can utilize that 900 sync antenna in the SurfLink remote microphone to send the signal straight to the hearing aid. So it is a really nice, simple, easy to use mobile phone or Bluetooth connection device. Now, by far, my favorite accessory in the whole SurfLink range is the Media 2. It's so simple and easy for a patient to use. This device is going to allow them access to or streaming from a TV, a stereo, or an MP3 player, and it's going to take that signal straight to the hearing device without the need of having a body-worn or neck-worn device on them. That strong signal allows them to hear it clearly streamed to the hearing aid from anywhere in the room, and in most cases, anywhere in their home. All that you need to do is set it up in the clinic by just ticking that media box within the accessories section of the Inspire software. And for the most simple use, leave it in the automatic mode. That's going to mean the patient doesn't have to push any buttons or turn anything on the hearing aid in order to accept the stream. It'll just automatically connect. Another added benefit of this is that it's not paired individually with a set of hearing aids. Any Starkey hearing aids that have this type of technology, that have had that media box ticked within the fitting software, can walk into a room that has a SurfLink media and stream. So the benefit here is you can have a husband and wife or two friends that happen to both have Starkey hearing aids and they want to watch the same TV program, have that sound directly streamed into it because it's not going to have to be paired directly with their particular hearing aids. So all they have to do to set this up in their home is to plug that power source from the media device into the wall. Then they're going to take the appropriate cable. The most common one these days is that digital optical one, or the number 3 on the screen here. And they'll plug that in. And then they just turn it on, automatically start streaming when there's an input coming in from the TV. So really simple and easy for the patient to use. A lot of our patients are spending a lot more time in their home these days, and their only source of information about what's going on is coming from TV, so the news programs. So by having this direct link and making it so simple and easy, they're going to have those important messages and updates streamed directly to the hearing aid into a nice loud level that's easy for them to understand. If you'd like to know more about these amazing accessories, you can visit our Starkey Pro website, where you can access quick tips that have been designed to show you a basic overview of what the particular accessory could do for you, how to connect it, how to pair it, some use case on it. And you can get that from the quick tip section within the education and training folder. Thank you for joining me today in our Starkey at a Glance series. If you'd like to know more about our SurfLink accessories or any of our products, you can contact us on 1-800-024-985, or you can contact your product specialist. Thank you.